stuff is gonna necessarily look good because I'm still. Hi, Giggle. I told her I would say hi, Giggle because it's mostly just for Giggle. I think it's working. Can you check it on your phone so you can see if the sound is working? I know it may not sound great because I have it like over here. I'm just trying to learn all of the buttons right now so I know what to do.
I have to search you. What are you?
Ooh, good question. It's under my Haunted Pen account. No spaces or anything like that. I'm gonna see what happens if I leave it up. But I told her I would test it so I could see. Typically, I'd have lighting. Typically, I would have a better background and I'm gonna look nicer. Typically. But I'm practicing. So we're not doing any of that today. Although my hair does look okay.
No results found?
No results found. Under my Haunted Pen. Oh man, I wonder where it is.
What's your name?
That's what I have it under. That's what it's under. My name is Haunted, and my channel name is My Haunted Pen. At My Haunted Pen is my handle. Let me look on my other phone. Hopefully when I save this, I'll be able to timestamp things so I can tell Giggle, like, hey, skip it until later. My Haunted Account? I don't know how to do this. I probably should have shared it to you. I don't know how to do that. I guess I'll have to figure that out. Manage. That's not it. Pop out dashboard. What's that do? Learning all the buttons. It's a picture of my face. I don't know why I can't find it either. Yeah. Let's try that. I found myself. Here, I can share it to you. At least my stream stuff looks like it's okay. Okay, at least I found my account. Now you can find it, I think. Yeah, so this is just me mostly learning the buttons. Hey, it's working though. It's kind of weird because I can hear it over there. Yeah, it's echoing because it's hearing you play it and then it's putting it back through the Yeti. Yeah, put the sound off. Otherwise, that's going to be really annoying for people. I can see that you're a viewer now. You could probably even leave a chat comment. It's just me and B right now. Anyway, I'm just doing a fast stream. It's kind of awkward because you're sitting there.
Hearts?
Yeah, I can see hearts coming. Thanks, B. Ever supportive. I don't like that the spot that I'm in, I get a really bad glare, but if I take my glasses off, I can't see my own face that far away. So I'm probably going to start squinting. Granted, I still can't see. I'd have to put my face really, really close. So I'm going to have to figure that stuff out. I don't really have the best setup. You already know that. But yeah, so I'm just going to probably stream on here because you said that it would probably be easier for you. And of course, any of my people that follow me on Instagram are more than willing to spooky lighting. Any of the people that follow me can totally watch these too. But I'm probably going to always say hi, Giggle, whenever I stream because that's the main person I'm talking to. So yeah. Maybe I'll make videos when... Whoa, he gave me spooky lighting again. Wow. Maybe face it more back. Maybe that's a little, I don't know. I'd look. It'll be fine. Next time I'm going to actually set it up better and have the overhead line and then the other lights where I could probably stream where I have good lighting, which is not in this room. We keep all of our windows very closed and covered up because we both have a lot of collections, and because of those collections, they usually are light sensitive. Like my giant doll collection, you don't want in direct sunlight, so we covered all of the windows.
And no one likes the light anyway.
And nobody likes light anyway. And since B gets migraines really easy, and I'm autistic, we usually just overhead lights are always off unless we have to have them on.
But we're not blood drinkers.
No, we're not vampires, usually. Anyway, so yeah, I'll have all that figured out for the future, just not for today. I'll have probably it set up more at an angle so you guys can see more of my actual cool stuff in the background instead of my messy stuff back here. You can kind of see, I'm gonna have to get used to this, my Pokemon card collection here. All those little like color-coded stickers are the set names so that I can tell that all of the sets are like in there. They're in order. And then you can see above that is my Skyrim Elder Scrolls collection. I have more stuff over here as well with Borderlands, and then there's Elder Scrolls stuff back here. But you can see that's Merida's Beacon there. Just because we're a nerdy family. Behind my head is my my Bioshock stuff. You can kind of see that. Eventually, maybe I'll go through and show you guys my nerdy collection. I might honestly do an entire stream just to show you my Elder Scrolls collection because I have a lot of really cool stuff and I love it. And I might do a couple streams about my doll collection because I also have a large doll collection. But quite a few of my dolls, especially some of my older special dolls, are at my office at my in-laws' house. And I'll probably leave them there, but I'm streaming just from a laptop with a webcam right now since this is mostly just to talk to my friends. So I'll probably just take that over there someday, maybe that I have D&D, and then after D&D I can just stream from that room so you guys can see those dolls because that has all of my older dolls like Snow, and I think I have Yuki there, and I think Ariel's there. I'm trying to think of which other dolls I might have there. I think I have some of my my Rainbow High and my Monster High there, my older Monster High dolls. I think I'm trying to remember, but I don't have like the best memory for everything. And I keep seeing the glow of my screen and my glasses, and it's freaking me out. But my webcam's got like a very strong blue light on the corner of it, and it's like kind of bothering me. So I'll have to figure that out. I'll have to figure out the glasses situation so I don't have a glare. It probably looks better this way, but I literally can't see that far away. My eyes are -5 in each eye. You're going to cover up just the light. Watch you cover up the screen. Using a little piece of tape to cover up some of the blue light. It kind of worked. Oh, no, that didn't work. Oh, it did. Maybe it's just adding a little bit of a delay. No, it's fine. We'll just leave it on there. It's not going to help with the glare anyway. So I am going to eventually probably talk about whatever Giggle specifies. I know she's very interested in specifically like urban legends, creepypastas, my favorite little cryptids. So I'll probably talk about those. I might do makeup sometime, like while I'm talking, just because right after work is like the only time I really get to myself to do this kind of stuff. So I might have to do my makeup for my pictures that I put on my Instagram while I'm talking, just so that way I can do both, because I want to keep in better touch with Giggle and, like I said, any of my other followers that are on Instagram, or mutuals, I should say. I don't really have followers. I have mutuals usually. I don't have a ton of people following, which is cool. I'd rather have a close relationship with the people that I got right now because you're all pretty cool. But I mostly just, want to do that kind of stuff. I don't have a ton to say, but I do want to show Giggle, we got this done. I just have to hang it up. But I got all of the pieces glued back on that kind of fell off during shipping. So this picture was drawn by Rot Hollow on Instagram, and Giggle got me this for my birthday and made the frame by hand. So she made all the little people. Hold on, let me try to get a better hold of it. All the little characters are based off of different tattoos that Rot Hollow's done. And she made them out of like clay, and then she put like nails and all that cool stuff on there. And there's Ned down there and his little teeth guys that he does. And B added a latch onto the back so I can finally hang it up. So I haven't decided if I'm going to hang it like back here under my BioShock wall thing, because I could put it there, or I might eventually have a room upstairs for streaming, and we're going to possibly put it up there. Haven't decided, which is why that's not hung up, but I also have some other art over here my sister had gotten me forever ago. Sorry. But these I finally got frames for, and they're Jasmine Beckett Griffith. Jasmine Beckett, I think is the artist name. But we got these at, I think, a run fair. Sorry, I'll eventually get it set up so there's not a glare, but we got the D&D girl, and we got this one, which is cool. But yeah, so I'll eventually get the glare thing figured out. I'm so sorry. But for my first stream, it's going to be fine. I'm just doing what I'm doing. But I really like this one, so I want to get these hung up too. I thought about taking them to my office at work, but I don't think I'm going to waste them there. I'd rather hang them up at my house. My desk is really full right now. It's like full of Pokemon cards that I have extras of, and the stuff that I want to hang up, and mostly that. And then dolls. I actually have dolls around here too. So I have my Rapunzel doll. I feel like I always have her nearby. My Rapunzel doll. This way. I have to remember to do everything the opposite way whenever I'm on the thing, because it's freaking me out. It's making me confused. But yeah, she was the animator doll that I wanted the most. And I did eventually get her because Target had a sale, and so I used a coupon for her. And she's my favorite. I do eventually, I think, want to get Mulan and maybe Tiana, if I can. But she's always by my desk too. And then I have a whole bunch of dolls over here, but you can't see them. I'd have to get up and grab them all. That would be a different video to get them all together. Yeah, I guess I could. Who cares? It's the first stream anyway. We're going wild. Oh, yeah. I got Pokemon cards up there too. I know my lighting is so bad right now because we have all the lights off except for the light back there. But I made those on a while ago. I think I have a video, like a reel on Instagram, I think. But I used like the packaging of the cards, like the wrappers, and I just was really careful taking them out to use those as the background for these trick or trade cards. On these, I didn't think about that, so I'd already thrown away the wrappers, so I wound up just using like the energy cards and duplicates and stuff, so I could use the back of the card that says Pokemon, and that's how I set that up. So it's a full set of both trick or trades. That's candy, Pokemon candy, but obviously that's kind of, they're gross. Yeah, I don't even smoke. Those are tobacco pipes because B likes that stuff. This light is way too bright. Just washing. I need to just turn on the lights correctly so it's not so gross looking. So this does remind me of back in the day when it was like 2000 and when was I in college? 2010 to 2013 when I was in college, because this is the quality that you guys would have gotten back then if you guys remember that. This is like my cool wall of stuff, of random stuff. I have like Croc Charms in here. And I have some of like my dice and stuff that comes with a Pokemon set over here. And then my cool old maid Gengar. And I got more Pokemon stuff because of course I do. and a little bit of Scooby-Doo stuff, and my N, which I want to get a top loader, like a heavy one, probably. I want to get a top loader and decorate it like kids do their K-pop stands or biases. That's what I want to do with him. Just some more random stuff that I have. I have a lot of random stuff. These are actually really cool. They're not technically dolls, but they have like real clothes, even though they're Nindoroids. I really like those. I got more random stuff over there, but I keep some of my dolls over here. This is just a regular lamp, but I took a poster and I stuck it on top of it because I just like Pokemon so much. But yeah, and I made those too. And then way up there is my Nightmare Before Christmas. And then I just have some art, and I have a mutual on Instagram that made that art. And yes, that's a Big Daddy. And yes, she makes art and you can buy it. And if you're interested, I can totally link her stuff to you. And then my kid made me some art, and I've been hanging it up. That one just hasn't made it up yet. He's still young, so don't say anything about his art. That's pretty good, though, for his age. He made me a Gengar and a Mimikyu that are fighting. So I thought that was cute. Anyway, now to bring it back. I'm back. Oh, you turned the main light on. That's why it looks a little bit better. Sorry, if you guys ever see me look into the side, it's probably B. Checking these messages because whatever, I don't really. Oh. Whatever. I'm going to not worry about this stuff right now. I should have shared more of my stuff to people that I know. Oops, I meant to not do that. I'm in Giggle's chat right now because I'm sending her a link to this. I need to forward it to Emmy, to my besties. Sorry, got distracted. That'll happen. But anyway, so yeah, the next time that I do it, I'm probably going to be more prepared. I already kind of have an idea of what I want to talk about in regards to paranormal entities slash cryptids slash creepypastas and why they're not all the same thing, and why I don't necessarily like it when people include Jeff the Killer in cryptids because they're not the freaking same. But I still love them. They're just not the same. So I just don't like them being grouped together. And I'd like to go into more detail about some of my favorite of all of those, if it's cryptids or creepypastas or maybe just horror movie villains or whatever. But I'm kind of just going to info dump in these. Of course, if you're here whenever I'm live, like I'll talk to you about it more because I just love paranormal stuff. I always have since I was very little. Really little, before I even knew much about this kind of stuff. It started with just an obsession with Halloween and spooky season and dressing up and Scooby-Doo. And then it kind of just moved on from there. My mom had always been worried about letting me watch that stuff because I'm prone to night terrors. So she thought if she just didn't let me watch that stuff, I guess I wasn't going to get nightmares, but it didn't work. I still got nightmares anyway. So by the time I was in middle school, I was like full on spooky fanatic. And I think it's just something like in the blood because my kid's that way too, and my sister's that way. We just always have liked that kind of creepy, mysterious, haunting stuff. It's just fun. I don't know what it is about it. It's just interesting. So I am definitely going to talk about all that stuff. I'd love to know everybody's favorites of all those different types of entities, be they creepypastas or cryptids or whatever. And yes, I know some people don't believe in that stuff, and that's completely fine. You don't have to. I just really enjoy them. And some of them I don't necessarily believe in either. Like, obviously, I don't think Jeff the Killer is like a real creature that's going to come out. Like, I can understand the difference between that and a ghost. And yeah, I might believe in ghosts, but you don't have to. Like, that's fine. Just see it as a regular spooky story that you like to listen to. You don't have to believe it like I might believe it. I don't mind. I know it's not for everyone, and unless you've had something like that you've experienced, you might just not believe it, which, like I said, understandable. I'm not going to dog on your beliefs if you just leave mine alone. You could skip those streams because, like I said, I want to talk about video games and stuff too because that's my other, like, main passion. And then my last ones being dolls, Pokemon, and I like to cross stitch, which I haven't had time to do. Gosh, can you hear him pop? He just popped his hand. Anyway, I'm tired because of work, so I'm rubbing my eyes a lot, which I should not do, but I do. But I don't have a ton else to say. I'm hoping eventually I'll have real videos that won't just be streams that I'm lazy and leaving up. But that may not happen for a while because I have to learn how to edit photos and videos and do crazy stuff. And I've always been kind of slow at that for some reason. I'm pretty fast at picking up Excel and other like programs, but for some reason when it came to video editing, I just never was super great at it. So maybe eventually I'll get there and that would be cool. But until then, I'll probably just stream and just leave the videos up. What you see is what you get. So that's just how I am. And I'm not too worried about it. But hopefully I can take videos so that way when I'm out doing something, you guys will be able to see some of the cool stuff that I get to do. And especially because, like I said, I'm mostly leaving these up for Giggle so that whenever she's eating or taking a break or whatever, she can watch them and we can keep in touch a little bit better. It's hard because we're long distance friends, like very long distance, like days worth of driving if we wanted to see each other. The United States is so big, you know, like it's very far. But anyway, I don't have a lot else. So I guess I'm going to go and see if I can figure out how to get all of this put up. But thanks. Bye.